Hey guys, thanks for watching Nerf Socom Reviews. Today we're going to be concluding the 2015 Which Should I Get series. There are a total of 4 winners. You guys were able to choose between 2 of each of the series that we did, and there's a winner of each. I'll show you those. But first of all, the Roto Fury here, I automatically voted this one up on front of the rest of the Mega Guns because it was quite an obvious winner, so I didn't think you guys would even need to vote. But the first win of today, you guys voted for the Crossbolt compared to the Sharpfire here. The Crossbolt was an easy win. It was actually quite obvious to see. Next we have the Lawbringer and Doominator here. It was about 50% more votes that the Lawbringer did win. It was quite surprising. I was thinking that you guys were going to vote for the Doominator just because it seems like a pretty darn cool blaster. It's like really cool, but I would agree on you that the Lawbringer is actually quite awesome, and I would prefer to have it over the other one. And finally, we had the Modulus versus the Stormtrooper Deluxe Blaster. This was very, very even. It was only by a couple votes that the Modulus won, so I was very surprised to see that. But I was hoping to see Stormtrooper Blaster here to win, but by popular vote, well, not very much popular vote, just by a few votes, the Modulus here won. So yeah, so now we have the Modulus, we have the Roto Fury, Lawbringer, and the Crossbolt here. So I'm just gonna be telling you which guns I prefer, which ones I like the most, and round it down to 2 weapons. All right, so I'm just gonna go through a few pros in each of these different guns. First of all, I'll just start with the Modulus here. What's really cool about this one is it's really customizable. You got tons of attachments, plus you can buy the different attachment like combo packs that they have, which is kind of nice, and it all would match the same color scheme. It's kind of a newer series, and I like the attachments, how they're very stiff. They stay on, which is nice compared to a lot of them. Plus, it's got like each detachment has its own nice abilities. Like this one has a nice stock. This one has an extended grip here. It's just pretty cool that you have a lot of attachments and railings on each side of the Modulus here. Just something that I really like. Next, the Lawbringer here. What's really cool is that you can one-hand this gun. You don't even need 2 hands. You could dual wield these. You could have like a hammer shot along with this, which would be pretty darn cool. And it does have the grips here, so you can hold it or whatnot. But it's pretty nice. I like it. It's about the same internals as a hammer shot. Just has a 10-round mag or 10-round cylinder here, and it's a pretty cool gun. Plus, I really do like the stock, and then you have a ton of extra ammo in the back here. You can hold an extra 10 darts in the back, which is pretty darn nice. Actually, 12 rounds in the back. Let's count it there, which is pretty cool. For the Crossbolt here, this gun overall is just a really cool idea. They really thought this through to make this work by shooting with the actual bowstring, which is something that I really like. They just change it up. It's a lot different than a lot of the other guns. Plus, it does have magazine. You can put, a 25-round magazine in there if you wanted, which is pretty darn cool. And it's just a lot different than a lot of the guns. Although it can be a little uncomfortable. Might be a few issues because it is different. It is pretty darn cool. Roto Fury is really awesome because it's a slam fire shotgun pump blaster. I just like that, how you can get 10 rounds off really darn quickly, and it's mega darts, which I guess you could say are a little bit more intimidating to some people. Like in battle, you can really intimidate people, chase people down with this gun, which is kind of cool. It's pretty big, but I really enjoy this gun. It's pretty cool. It's just a solid, really works well in battle type of gun. So overall, I'm just going to quickly say that this Crossbolt here, I'm just going to put this one to the side here, as it's not going to be a winner because it does have jamming issues. The string has some issues. I mean, you can't mod it the same way as other guns. It does seem to have a lot of jamming issues, like I was saying. And you can even tell that they intentionally knew that there were going to be jams in it because there's 2 different de-jamming doors here, which is something that is kind of upsetting. But I do really like this gun, and I'm glad it came out as one of the 4 winners. But it's sadly, because it does jam, and there's a few impracticalities about it in battle, I would say that this is not going to be a winner. So we're going to have 3 left. And next, surprisingly, I'm going to be rounding out the Modulus because It's a pretty cool gun. I like how you can put a ton of attachments on it, but sadly, it's practically like a Strife reshell, and it's just there's some jamming issues, and it's a revving gun. You got the rev here, which requires batteries. The batteries might die when you shoot too many darts in a matter of 30 seconds, or in a matter of time. The darts will get weaker and they'll fall a lot shorter. So you have to make sure you have to space your firing, because that is a big problem with the revving system. So yeah, plus batteries, you have to constantly buy more batteries, and it costs a little bit of money to do that. So that's one reason why I'm not going to be choosing the Modulus. So we have two winners, the Roto Fury and the Lawbringer for the 2015 series. I really like both these guns. The Roto Fury, it's like huge intimidation factor. You got slam fire, 10 rounds. I personally actually like the Roto Fury just a tad bit better than the Lawbringer. But overall, these are going to be the two winners of the 2015 Which Should I Get series. If you guys think there should have been something different, maybe another gun should have been up here instead. If you didn't really agree with all the voting, you can put that in the comments. But this is my opinion on the two winners 2015 only guns. I'll see you guys in the next video.